Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Warren Canonigo, and you're watching my life icons. Today's episode will feature my favorite, my ultimate teenage role model. And you will know later during our conversation why he is that one. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. ROSHMEL CREER. Hi Rosh,
Morning, afternoon,
good afternoon. Yes, thank you very much for really spending time with me now. And I really appreciate this, especially that a lot of my subscribers and my friends are really requesting for me to invite you to guest. I have lots of friends who are really fond of you, who are your secret fans. And they really want to know more about you and they want to watch you really here in my YouTube channel, answering my questions. And through that, they will get to know you. So I'm sure they're also excited to look forward to watching this episode. So when you receive, I understand we met for the first time when you had to represent ASMS LaSalle in the first ever Toledo City Division Mr. and Miss Senior High School. I was a committee member, one of the committee members, and you were, of course, one of the candidates along with your partner. So that's the first time we met, and you underwent some training with me and the rest of the committee members. So we were actually acquaintances already at that time. And then, until you received my chat 2 days ago, what was your reaction?
Uh, I was I was happy to know that someone would want to interview me. 'Cause it's fun. It's fun for me. It's fun for me to answer different questions and for people to actually be interested as to what I do and what I did before. So it flattered me.
Thank you very much because I did not really have a hard time, acquiring your yes. How do you feel right now that we're finally doing this and we're shooting already? Are you a little bit nervous or scared?
A bit, sir, but fun. I didn't actually prepare for anything because I was busy yesterday. But I'll just do what I can for
Yeah,
now.
thank you. So here we are now. Okay, fans and subscribers of you right now. We're starting the conversation. I'm so excited. So the first question is, I want to know what are the fondest memories that you have had at ASMS LaSalle? Maybe just a couple of things that you'd like to share about you
Okay.
being a student there.
Uh, Entering different public speaking contests was kind of fun back in grade six. I used to do public speaking at that time, impromptu speaking to be specific. It was kind of fun. I won the competition because I was really direct as to what I usually say. So, and it was my first time actually there in LaSalle. Then the next were probably the sports competition there in LaSalle, which was fun, exciting, and it was new. I engaged in peer dance or different forms of dance, and then acting as well. It was fun to have theater and to include myself in such an art, and being able to go to different places in the Philippines just to compete for sports. I went to Bacolod and Iligan for Inter LaSalle, which was fun. And if I wasn't in LaSalle, that would have been a reality. So,
Well, congratulations, Dong Rush, for having participated, having represented your school well. Congratulations, really. And I can say you're a well accomplished student. So that's the reason why, those are just a few of the reasons why you are an idol, you're a role model of your fellow teenagers. You seem to be a jack of all trades. You know why? Number one, when it comes to intrapersonal, you're well disciplined because you're an athlete. And when it comes to interpersonal, I can say you're a very respectful, very cooperative. very emotionally stable guy, young guy. Congratulations. That when it comes to verbal linguistic, of course, you said you're good in speaking. But I'd like to ask you, did not mention anything about press conference. Did you have a chance to audition for uh, journalistic writing contest like the DSPC? School day?
I was asked to join back in grade 7 and grade 8, but I refused because I don't want to just sit down and write. I don't. I get bored easily, so I kept on saying no. I was even told to enter academic fairs back in grade 7 as well, and I denied it because again I just don't want to just sit down and listen to people talk. It
Yeah,
was boring for me. It was boring for me. So, but I was asked to join a debate contest back in grade 12 uh, in division. Sadly, I won second, but the first placer was really good, so I appreciate him for winning. Actually, forgot who it was, but yeah, I think I just did TV broadcasting. That was the closest thing to RSPC that I got, and we didn't win, but it was fun.
yeah. And I'm sure if you did give your 100% all to the SPC contest, I'm sure we will win because you're good at speaking and it will follow. And I respect your opinion that it's not your cup of tea, it's not your comfort zone. That's perfectly fine. Uh, and then let's go to the next one, the bodily kinesthetic intelligence. You're an athlete, my goodness. So what what gave that spark of an athletic spirit in you? You're a swimmer. Then there's another sport. What was that?
Taekwondo and
Like
badminton.
my goodness. So can you tell me the story why you got into playing badminton? Then how about the taekwondo? That's a very sophisticated, very for me, sophisticated sport. And of course swimming. Can you tell me your history, your journey with the sport? Let's start with
Uh,
badminton.
okay. Back then it was my mom who kept on saying to join sports competition. So I entered way back in grade 5, and my mom was actually a coach still, no, not anymore, in LaSalle for badminton because he played for the regionals when she was in high school. And my dad does table tennis and went to regionals as well when he was in high school as well. So they were actually my inspirations for that. And then I kept on joining because it was fun, it was exciting. It's just cool to go to different places and compete, to win and to lose, experience failure and success. So yeah, then it went on for like until grade 9. Then we decided, me and my brother, to just change sport because to try taekwondo. And it was my mom actually who told us to join taekwondo training because it was in social media. They posted on Facebook that someone was willing to train for taekwondo. Then we joined in summer for the next 3 months, and then for some reason we just decided to enter private competitions because we won in Robinson's Galleria when they had a competition there. So we enjoyed it. So me and my brother told ourselves not to continue it and pursue it for grade 10. And after that, it wasn't really nice to pursue taekwondo because there were some who were badly hurt. Uh, we don't want to experience what they experienced. So some actually fainted because of how hard they got hit. So it's just not good for me. I don't think it will benefit me more. So that's why we decided to go to swimming as a joke to our taekwondo teammates. That we just joined swimming instead because it won't hurt as much as taekwondo. But then again, we took it seriously. We formed a team in LaSalle, and then apparently in our first 2 year, 4 of us got into Sugara'a. And then in grade 12, I was already 18, so I didn't join any competition except in LaSalle there in Bacolod. So that's the fastest way to say my sporting career went.
You are unstoppable, super. And going back to your verbal linguistic skills, you're really, really very comfortable with language. I could remember when you reached the final Q&A in the Mr. and Miss Senior High School, you killed it. You killed the Q&A round. And that's why I was really rooting for you to get that crown. Of course, I have three personal favorites, and you're one of them, of course. But after the final Q&A, I told myself, "Oh my goodness, we have a winner." But unfortunately, it's ironic that you don't remember the question anymore. But that's perfectly fine. You, what's more important is I remember you were the best in that round. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Why are you so comfortable with the language? I mean, can you tell me?
Uh, Back in grade 6, we had a dare with my classmates in LaSalle that we should speak English for the rest of the day. But then, that dare went, on and on for the next few weeks because we had fun actually speaking English. And so, until we went to high school, my friends and I just spoke in English whenever we're around together, like the circle of friends. But when we talk to other people, we just speak in Bisaya. So that's why we're very comfortable with English. And besides that, I play video games as well, and it's easier to speak in English than to speak in your native tongue. So yeah, it started with a dare, and I used it in gaming.
How about Filipino? Are you comfortable? Because in my case, I'm not really good in Filipino, so I prefer either Bisaya or English.
I'm not good at Filipino, so
Same here. Um, and aside from that, you're also very good in another field. Sometimes we hear people say that if you're good in English, your math and science would not be your cup of tea, your comfort zone. But in your case, you're good in English, you have PE in your spirit, and you're also good in math and sciences. And one proof of that is currently you are a computer science student, right? Computer science major.
no, yes.
Yes, computer science major at AMA, AMA Computer University. Is it AMA Computer University or AMA Computer College in Talisan? What's the
I don't know the actual names, sir. I just know it's AME.
just AMA? Okay. So why did you decide to choose that? Choose that college education.
The journey actually started way back in grade 11 when we were offered a pamphlet saying join a scholarship for computer programming and web design. And start from there, we were associated with Smart Start, a company in Las Vegas for programming and software development. So it started there. We went through multiple interviews, and after that, we were given lessons back in grade 12 as to what to do in programming, what to create, and stuff like that. And then, as time went on, we created a software as well back in January for our capstone project for grade 12. Sadly, we didn't win because it wasn't just enough. But then again, the journey in creating software was kind of fun for me. So that's why I continued back in July. So I enrolled for AMA to continue and pursue that specific career. And then, as I also continued the educational program there for Smart Start, called it Pentalo. Then I also taught other kids from LaSalle, grade 11, grade 12 of programming. And, it was just fun. That's like my reason. And it was fun for me, even though it's kind of frustrating at times, especially when it doesn't work, but it's fun.
Wow, you're extraordinary. You're a superhuman. A superhuman being, my goodness. So you're studying and at the same time you're doing part-time work, and it's not just any kind of work. You're designing websites. So I would like to read some of the websites that you're working for, and you tell me just a little bit what you do exactly, so that those viewers who are interested to avail of your services and will contact you through your Facebook Messenger would at least have a little bit of knowledge, a more specific knowledge. So let's say, for example, for Las Vegas Business Center, you designed the website, right?
I'm not just a designer actually. I am a project manager for Smart Start LaSalle. That's our organization now. I actually it's just like ordering people what to do, but it's like I give out the plan as to what what my teammates should and shouldn't do, and then they need to like have specific deadlines just to achieve achieve the accomplished website. So it's like I'm the manager at the same time I design websites. So actually it takes time to design websites because I go through different inspirations and look into different websites as well. And I just looked at it and re-engineer the design and then create it. It's not easy, but because I have very talented teammates, those websites looked very very good.
Yeah, so you're like a poet or a painter who actually looks for inspiration before going on with the job. So it's the same thing. So with that thing you mentioned about Las Vegas Business Center, it's the same thing that you do for the Teams Group Las Vegas, the TCW, the website, and the Suriga Radio Network. It's the same thing.
The process actually, first thing that you do is to actually research on the company, like what do they do, what do they want for their website. You have to actually ask the client, what do they want to be put there, what kind of pictures, like that. So you create a sense of identity for each of the websites that you create. After that, you design it so that it would look good. So it undergo like different forms of design. I even sketch, I have understanding as to what it should and shouldn't look like. And after that, we program it using WordPress, and then that's it. Then we fix it. We ask the client again, is this what you want? No. So it's a process.
You know what,
It's not
Crush?
fun.
By listening to you, you have really stunned me with your accomplishments. I mean, you have achieved at the age of 19, you have achieved more than what other people can do in a lifetime. And so my next question is, do you still sleep? I mean, do you still have time to eat and have enough rest, especially that you are adjusting to the time of your clients who are in the United States. So you're living actually like a rehearsed life, right? So can you still have time to sleep and eat well?
Yes, sir. I actually have time to sleep. I usually sleep at around 3 a.m. and then I wake up at 12. Then I stop work. I start working at 8 and I end at 12 midnight actually. Then from 1 to 3, I just do whatever I want. YouTube, play games, or I eat. So I actually have time for myself. So it just needs a bit of adjusting, using different time schedules. But it was hard for the first few weeks. But you just have to keep your head held high and just plan out your stuff first.
And I'm really impressed by you because even if most of the time you sit down and you face your laptop and your computer, you still manage to stay fit. I don't think you gained so much weight. So very good. That's nice. How about reconnecting with your friends? Do you still have time for that? Hanging out with them outside or just inside in your computer, communicating with them on Facebook and social media platforms. Do you still have time for that?
Yes, sir. I usually just talk to them whenever I have free time, and some of my friends are actually my programming friends who are part of Smart Set as well. So when we work, we just hang out. So hitting two birds with one stone.
Thank you for really spending still quality time with your friends. And you mentioned in one of our conversations that despite your very hectic schedule, you still manage to visit Lotopan every now and then to accompany your mother in your family business. So that's really great. What's your how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I actually don't know, sir, because I back in March when the pandemic wasn't out, I actually planned to go to Smart Start to avail for their summer internship. And again, it didn't work out when I was here, so I'd rather just plan out on small little days that. And whatever happens in 5 years, I would just react to it positively and try to make the best out of it.
That's good because we'll never really know. We can only plan out things, but we have to be ready for the changes, and that's a very good perspective. If someone will know about what's keeping you busy at this time, it would really sound intimidating to them. But what are 5 simple things that a ROSHMEL CREER would be happy about? Just simple things, the non-technology stuff. 5 things that will make you smile, that will make you happy.
Uh, I usually draw. When I have free time, especially back in summer. I draw. I draw stuff. I don't know how to draw before. I just learned drawing this summer. Then
Is
I
it
listen to music.
sketching? Is it sketching or doodling? Just sketching.
Sketching.
And do you
Sketching.
have a portfolio or no? You don't.
No,
You don't
no. I
really
just
keep your works.
no. Imagine a grade 1 student who's actually learning how to draw. That's me. So yeah.
Okay, so you like drawing. You enjoy doing that. What else? So for looking for.
I listen to music as well. I
What
like
genre do you like?
genre usually just uh, jazz or anything that has Disney in it. It's just majestic.
I thought you're an R&B guy. I really thought
Art,
R&B. No,
R&B, yes, R&B.
you're not
What's
this.
R&B?
I like rhythm and blues, like the songs of Neo and JR, Kyla.
I don't know who those
You
guys
don't know
are.
that. Okay, so jazzy, more of the. You're like an old soul when it comes to music preference. That's
Alright.
good. That's good.
Yes, yes.
Okay, the third one. So drawing, music. How about food? What's your comfort food?
Desserts, definitely desserts.
You're a sweet
Yeah.
tooth. Okay, now I know what to give you. You're a sweet tooth. Anything sweet. Okay, like
Then,
lucky too.
uh, um, sports, I think, but I don't do it as much
But
now.
you still watch like sports shows, like on TV or in the internet. Cable
Yeah,
networks.
sometimes.
And
Sometimes in swimming, sometimes martial arts because it's just fun to look at.
what's your
And
last? What's your guilty pleasure? That's the fifth one that will make you smile. What's your guilty pleasure? Do you have a guilty pleasure?
probably gaming at night.
So you still manage to play e-games? You still manage? Of course, you have break time, right?
Mm. I just game at night whenever I have time, but I would sleep at around 5 a.m. if I do that, but I rarely do.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. If someone would want to reach out to you, they can just send you a direct message in your messenger account, right? And
Yes,
do you
sir.
have other social media memberships or platforms? Do you have Instagram?
I have, but I'm inactive in all of them. I don't like social media at all. Just Messenger is fine. But if I don't, I won't reply to you. I'm probably busy doing something else.
Exactly. And the final topic that I'd like you to actually have a take on is vlogging. Do you see yourself vlogging soon if you have more time? You mentioned to me before that you don't really have time for vlogging, but if ever everything loosens up, do you see yourself vlogging?
Mm, I don't know. But if I do vlog, it'll be about social issues and stuff, and probably about psychology and philosophy because I'm into that.
Oh my God, those are heavy topics. Josh, thank you so much. I'm sure a lot of my subscribers who requested for you will be very happy. And those who didn't and who will just accidentally watch this video would be really inspired and would learn a lot from you. Thank you for the opportunity to interview you. This is one of my most exciting interviews ever. And hope to see you soon in the flesh if you happen to visit Nalotopa. And hopefully, we'll see each other in a party or in an event where we will be both involved. So thank you very much, Josh, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.